स्वागतम् 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 स्वागत आगत स्वागतम् हम सब करते स्वागतम् स्वागत आगत स्वागतम् हम सब करते स्वागतम् आज हमारे बीच पधारे श्री माता जी आप ही तारे झूम झूम के करते हैं गान झूम झूम के करते हैं गान स्वागत आगत स्वागतम् पूज्यवर माता जी के दर्शन पाकर करते हैं स्वागत दिल से गाकर प्रेम फूलों की माला पहनाते हैं हम प्रेम फूलों की माला पहनाते हैं हम स्वागत आगत स्वागतम् निर्मल से विनती हमारी जीवन सुख से कर दे भारी आनंद प्रेम शांति सदा ही रहे आनंद प्रेम शांति सदा ही रहे स्वागत आगत स्वागतम् हम सब करते स्वागतम् आज हमारे बीच पधारे श्री माता जी आप ही तारे झूम झूम के करते हैं गान झूम झूम के करते हैं गान स्वागत आगत स्वागतम् स्वागत आगत स्वागतम्
Jai Shri Mataji. A warm welcome to all the Sahajogi brothers and sisters in the UK and across the world. Let's welcome Shri Mataji in our hearts as we bow down, raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in Abandhan. As we sit before Shri Mataji very humbly, we can say in our hearts, Mother, please come into our hearts. Please open our hearts. And may we be able to worship your lotus feet in our hearts. Please cleanse our heart so that it opens up to the whole world, that we can emit that your compassion, your love, your attention can emit through our hearts to the whole world. Can put all our attention on Shrimataji, on the Sasrara. And focus on the left side. With the left hand on the lap, right hand towards Mother Earth. We can put attention on Lord Ganesha and the Muladhara chakra. Lord Ganesha, we humbly pray that you bless us with wisdom, with purity and innocence. These qualities, your powers be fully manifested in every aspect of our lives. Over here, let's say the Shri Ganesh mantra 4 times. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We then bring our attention towards the left side of our being. And over here, we can pray to Shmataji very humbly. Please manifest the qualities and the powers of Shri Mahakali, your supreme form of Shri Mahakali, and Shri Bhairava, that you may be able to cleanse and help us, our left side, and help us overcome the negativities or the badhas in our left side, individually as well as in the world. So all the badhas in the left side within each Sahajogi as well as in the world may be completely destroyed. We can say the mantra to Shri Mahakali, Shri Bhairava. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Sakshat Shri Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Can now move the attention higher to the left Swadhisthana. Mother, please help us to cleanse our left Swadhisthana and destroy any impure knowledge, impure desires that are within us and without, anything which distracts our attention or put a cloud over our ascent or that of the Kundalini may be destroyed. We can say the mantra through Shri Nirmal Vidya Sakshat, Shri Shuddha Icha Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Vidya Sakshat Shri Shuddha Icha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Continue to keep the attention on the left side. Raise it higher to the left nabhi. Over here, we can say the mantra to Shri Gralakshmi Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Grahalakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, please bless me with the peace within and without. Please help me to be peaceful and overcome any disturbances that are there within and without, and that my peace, any negativity which is disturbing the peace, is completely destroyed. Can also put the attention on the void, which is void on the left side. Mother, please help me to establish my own Guru principle and overcome any problems or badhas that prevent me from being my own Guru. So, on the void on the left side, we can bring the attention higher to the left heart. And over here, let's put our attention in our heart and the Sahasrara. and keep ourselves open for the divine grace. And as we started with this prayer, we continue to have this complete surrender in our heart to Srimataji. Mother, we bow down to you in our heart and pray that you always keep us in that humility, in that state of surrender, then, and that we can feel your grace flowing through our heart, Asa Surara, and open our Brahmarandra. Over here, we can say the mantra to Shiva Parvati Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Daive Namo Namaha. Full attention on the heart and the Brahmarandra. Just have complete surrender to our Holy Mother at her lotus feet in our hearts. Then we bring our attention higher to the left Vishuddhi. And over here, we can once again keep that humility while we pray to Shrimataji. Mother, I'm not guilty. Please enable me and give me the strength to denounce these feelings of guilt and face the reality and the truth that I am the Spirit and I am not guilty of anything. And to rectify the errors and the mistakes I have made without escaping into guilt or ego. Mother, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. With the left Vishuddhi, also an important chakra is the Lalita chakra. So we can say the mantras together. Shri Vishnu Maya Sakshat, Shri Lalita Chakra Swamini Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vishnu Maya Sakshat Shri Lalita Chakra Swamini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha. Let's let go of any feelings of guilt or diffidence and have a pleasant disposition towards ourselves. As Srimati reminds us at public programs, let's just let go of this feeling of guilt, which is nothing but ego. And then bring our attention to the Agya Chakra, the front and the back Agya. And again, we say the mantras in a combination. Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat, Shri Mahaganesha Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat, Shri Mahaganesha Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha. Over here, you can pray to Shmataji. I forgive everybody and I forgive myself. Please manifest the power of forgiveness that I can surrender completely to the divine and the Param Chaitanya, which is working through me. We can put the attention on the superego and say the mantra to Shri Mahavir Sakshat, Shri Mahabhairava Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Mahavira Sakshat, Shri Mahabhairava Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, let me not be in the past or caught up with emotions or memories. Mother, please help me to overcome any imbalances in the superego within and without. Mother, verily you're the victory over my superego. Thou art, I am. I am a Sahajogi. Then we place ourselves completely in the Sasrara, full attention on our Holy Divine Mother. Mother, please keep me in the Sasrara, in the sanctuary of your holy lotus feet, that I may enjoy the bliss and peace and joy of being in thoughtless awareness. By your grace and blessings, Mother, please take us into thoughtless awareness and help us rise together in this wonderful, blissful state. Shri Nirvichara Sakshat once. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. For a couple of minutes, let's keep silent and let go of any thoughts if they are still there. Let go of the ego or the conditionings and just try to be one with our Holy Mother and her grace, which is emitting from her. Can watch ourselves and not fight the thoughts. We can maintain this meditative state as we listen to Shmataji's Amritvani.
On this occasion when you all are leaving me, it's rather hard to listen to these qualities described in your beautiful song. My words are so loaded with a feeling of extreme sadness, plus the exuberance of new venturesome ideas that I have to do much more to establish whatever you are describing. So many Rakshasas are to be killed as you have described me. All the disparities are to be removed from this world. All the ignorance, the darkness, the timira has to be removed as you have described me. It's very easy to destroy this world. And it was easier to destroy the demons and the devils. But today the time is so precarious that all these have entered into the brains, the sahasrara of many seekers. So it's a very delicate task to remove those horrible influences, to save the seekers from the clutches of these devils. You have been very kind to understand that it is a very delicate thing and we cannot do it with harshness, with bluntness, with straightforward statements. We have to take them round because they are hard rocks and make them understand through compassion, love, and complete concern. Discretion is the only way we can manage, and one has to use all kinds of methods of discretion to save these people. Once a maximum number is saved, the Rakshasas can be destroyed. As it is, they are so much exposed now, they are getting destroyed by themselves, by their own behavior. That's the best about the falsehood, that it shows itself. The effects are shown. In the process, we also find that the effects of these devils are still in our behavior, sometimes lingering. So all the Sahaja-yogis who have been to other false gurus should be careful so that they should not be any more dominated when they are ascending. Also, there are other effects of our past, our aggressiveness, our incompatibility, our anti-collective activities. All this comes from the grossness of personality. As soon as your grossness becomes subtler and subtler, you will merge, dissolve into the collective understanding very easily. Now the things that I have to do sometimes looks like mountainous, and I seek your help in every way. I cannot do it alone, so I seek your help. And I ask for your guidance in many ways because human beings are not easy to understand. You have to ask human beings what they are up to. Now, the first task is ahead of you is to save yourself from negativity from within. From within. You might find one or two murmuring souls here and there talking nonsense about the program we had, the tour we had, the way we went round, about nonsensical things which has no meaning to the spiritual life. Or maybe some people who would be grudging about something else, whose attentions have been on some other things. So forget about them because you should worry about your ascent. The negativity can also come from your own understanding of things. My only effort was to see that you forget the rest of the world and start ascending in collectivity as well as in your own spiritual growth. These are so simultaneous that I cannot differentiate between the two. Like the sun, when it rises, the sunshine comes. It's like that. So one has to be very careful about this point, that when you go from here, anybody who starts talking in the anti-way, just put your hands on your ears and say that this is not, we don't want to hear. Please don't make us pull down, because they'll pull you down. And some who are half-baked Sahaja-yogis will fall down. I hope all those who have come will stick to what they have achieved, what they have felt, what they have understood, and go further with it. The wholesomeness of the experience is to be envisaged, to be felt when you are gone from here. Just to think of it, the memory of that, the Mahakali Shakti of that will give you all the beautiful experiences, the shiver, which we call the shiver of the experiences, and you will enjoy the thrills that you had in India, again back when you are in that country. And those thrills will fill the atmosphere. The atmosphere changes tremendously. When the Sahaja-yogis increase in sizes, the atmosphere changes and the climate changes. Not only that, but human beings also start changing. So it is necessary for us to have more and more people coming to it. So now first your own negativity is to be seen, then you must see among Sahajogis. We are one. Never criticize another Sahajogi. Never talk to other Sahajogi harshly. We are very kind to other people because we know that if we talk like this to another person, that person will not accept it and he will react. But with Sahajoga, many people try, I have seen, to talk to each other in a very rough manner, and sometimes in the organization also they try to aggress. Like some arrangement is there, so they'll say, why not this? Try to give up most of the things that you want to say. It's very simple like that. That now supposing said have this color, just keep quiet, see what happens. Because you think you can give a suggestion, you just give a suggestion because you must say something. Not necessary. Not necessary. Because you have seen in Japan, only one person speaks. See, if there is necessary to say something, then you should say. Otherwise, unnecessarily, just to create a new idea, a new theme, and new stuff is not proper. Now, the main thing about Sahaja Yoga is this, that it does not belong to any country. It belongs to the country that is God's kingdom. So it's a very different thing into which you have landed. Once you realize this, once you accept this situation, that you have now entered into the kingdom of God, your sense of security will be built up, your style will be built up, your behavior will improve, your attitude towards yourself will improve, and you will really feel you have jumped into the sea, the ocean of joy. Just assume the power. Assumption is very difficult in Sahaja Yoga. Reality people assume with difficulties. If it is unreal, if somebody can mesmerize you, believe it. So just believe that you are in the heaven now. This is the kingdom of God, and this is where you have to be and enjoy. You will be amazed once it happens. All your seeking will end. All your frustrations will end. And now you will know that you have reached that situation where now you have to give. Now you have become the light. And light has to give. That's the job of the light. And you will not be any more bothered about how to keep light going, because once you start giving it that way, it freely moves. The collectivity cannot come with mediocre efforts. Like many people think that if you invite people for tea or something like that, then some more people will come. Such people never stay. Or those people who like very sweet words to be said to them and all that, they just come for a picnic sort of a thing, have a very sweet sitting down, some sort of a group, and then they decide. So we have to have people who are of quality. To begin with, we have to have people of quality. To end with also, we have to have people with quality. The people who are peripheral are headaches for surgery. They come, trouble us from the sides, like you see these skirmishes we have from the outside. That's how they come and just hit some people on the outside and go on. So the people who are in the periphery are of no use to us. So try to have people of quality as far as possible, as many as can. The popularity is not the point in Sahaja Yoga, is the quality, what you achieve and where you reach. If the quality of the people is poor, just give them up, forget it, don't argue with them, don't try to persuade them, don't try to bring. This is one of the understandings we should have. We should not go on fighting for the whole world. Where is the place in God's place, heaven, to put all these nonsensical people? There's no room there. There's no room. So better have it, because they don't deserve it. So don't try to push such people into it. We are trying some experiments with some people who are very difficult and useless. We are trying to push them here and there. If they do not work out, we'll have to throw them out. And you must accept it. There should be no compassion for such people, but compassion for other Sahajogis who are suffering from them. That's the best way to have compassion, is to understand these are saints and they are suffering because of the negative people. So why push them into Sahaja Yoga and trouble everyone? That's not the way it should be. Now, so this is one of the things one should understand when you are organizing, that have people of quality. If you have 10 people of quality, you will create 10,000 tomorrow. But if you have even one hopeless fellow, it will kill even the rest of the 9. So be careful that you don't allow people who are not of quality to come to puja. Outsiders should not come to To puja, only the people who are of quality should come. And those who have been now traveling, we have been noting how they have been behaving, how their behavior has been, how they have been progressing. We know all about every one of them. So we'll see them how they are progressing further when I visit your countries, and I'll see for it. And then I'll be able to tell you that such and such person has not progressed at all. So this should be the attitude that we all should individually progress, and once we progress individually, it shows in collective enjoyment. A person who cannot enjoy collectivity is not a surgeon. Now leader can be only one, there cannot be three leaders. Now for all purposes, I have appointed Danny as the leader of United Nations. That's the word. That's the word. That's the word. We should say United States. But then we have to have United Nations later. Because I find in Danny those qualities which are required for a good Sahajogi. He is very congenial, he knows how to go around people, he is very steadfast in his own assent, and he is a person who doesn't shout at people, who doesn't get angry with people too much. And I haven't seen him getting angry with anyone whatsoever so far. I've been with him for so many days. And he manages people very well, and he knows how to control them. But he is extremely strong, as far as Sahaja is concerned, extremely strong, and he understands it. So all these qualities can help you people very much to understand how leaders should be. Moreover, he is selfless. He has no selfish aims for anything whatsoever. For his name, for his position, for anything I've seen. He doesn't mind anybody becoming a leader. He doesn't mind anything whatsoever. That sort of a thing should be, that anybody becomes a leader is just a joke. Otherwise, I've seen people, you make them the trustees, they just ride on the horse. You make them something leader, they ride on the horse. All sorts of things happen. That should not happen anymore. And the leaders must see to the point that they have to become really great, evolved avadhutas. Otherwise, they cannot impress people. The avadhutas are the people who are extremely compassionate, extremely kind. And for you, I would say you should follow the example Tukaram, because he was such a kind and a sweet person, but he said things which were very, very deep and very straightforward. So the forthright behavior need not be so sharp as to cut everybody through. Forthright could be such that it guides a person in the proper way, and the flying of a person in this ocean of Maya becomes easier. That is what is called the leadership. Now, leadership should not be challenged. Some people have too much ideas from outside because they think they are something, you see, they know they are administrators, or they are journalists, or they have worked as some sort of a politicians, or this and that, and they try to control the leaders. These are wrong. So now, do not try to control the leaders. If there is something wrong, I'll correct them. This is very important, because again and again I tell you that once you start challenging the leader, I get the pangs. So please do not do it. If you do not want to hurt me, do not challenge the leader as he is. Now, as you are going away, you are taking all the sweet memories from here of the Indians. You have to take their last, I should say, the glimpse, and also give them a promise that you'll write to them, thanking them, keep contact, have friends, write letters to them, they will write to you. Let us have contacts and know what's happening, where what is happening. And thus we can have a nice circulation and communication with each other, and we can establish a better understanding of different countries through this method. Also, those who have come from other countries, like say Australia, Australians have come, should write to English, or they can write to French, or the French could write to Australians. Like that, there should be a big movement. The circulation has to be good. If the circulation is not good, the body gets sick. So the circulation has to be good, and all of you have to do that circulation in a way that is good, compassionate, and in a sahaj manner. My own work does not finish. I'm moving on now, as you know, to another areas. Then I'll be going to Calcutta. For the first time we'll be having program in Calcutta in this way. And then I'm going to Australia and again back New Zealand and back to India and then again back to London, and I go on moving. You see, mine is such a circuitous, complicated, roundabout ways. The sun has to do only one way. I'm going this way, that way. All sorts of movements are there. Nothing regular. Absolutely, it is regularly irregular. It is like, and it's still it's working out. It works out with some sort of a rhythm in it. I think it pulsates, and I feel quite happy with that rhythmic movement. So I have to pray that you look after your health, look after your spiritual wealth, and look after your Sahaja Yoga family in your own countries. So may God bless you all. आता हिंदुस्थानातल्या सहयोगांना सांगायचं म्हणजे असं की ह्या सर्वांच्या तर्फे मी तुम्हा सगळ्यांचे आभार मानते. आय एम थँकिंग देम फॉर लुकिंग आफ्टर यू व्हेरी मच. They have, gone all the way out in the villages and in very far-fetched places, and whatever I asked them for, they arranged the programs in the actual jungles and along the riversides, and all kinds of things they have done just to make you feel happy and away from the madding crowd. All this has worked out only because of their cooperation. Without any reward, without anything, they have to take leave, giving up their jobs and coming down. Everything they have done so well that we can see that how in a place like Brahmapuri, which is such a far-fetched place, or in a place like Sangli where we had no rooms or anything, they arranged all these tents and all that overnight for you people to stay and to enjoy your stay. So if there was some sort of a problem, you must understand that we don't have tents easily available in India. We have to make them. We haven't got all these facilities as you have for camping, because you are so fond of camping there that if you go to a shop, you can get everything for camping. Here you have to make everything. You just cannot get things for camping because somehow Indians have no time for camping at all. And they have no time for taking a holiday. And neither they go for a holiday. And I was the other day surprised, somebody told me that he took a taxi and went to South India for a trip. I was really surprised. How could he do it? Because normally this is seldom done, and it's a good idea to go down like that, meet other Sahajogis and have a little travel. But they just don't move there like Ganeshas. Once set in one place, they are set till they are put in the sea. So it was very remarkable how so many people have come from Delhi all the way, and I thank them for coming down and making this occasion so auspicious and so beautiful. Especially I have to thank Madras Sahajogis who have come all the way from Madras, it's so far away, to come here and to join us. Of course, the Maharashtra Sahajogis are to be thanked again and again for looking after us so well. I hope one day we'll be able to invite them to a different country and can have some seminars like this. One day might be, such a day might come when we will be able to do it, when we'll have our own ship and people can travel on the ship. And I have such ideas. You see, I'm too I have tremendous ideas. If I tell you, you'll be all jumping in the air. So I don't want to tell you all of them. But it materializes. Somehow or other my ideas materialize. And we should have such a seminar that we can celebrate it on a ship, where the ship moves throughout the world and we meet every corner and the shores of the world. That would be a nice idea. For a month, if you travel, you can do it. The whole world, I think, not so difficult if you have a good, nice ship given to us by IMO. So, this is hoping for the best. Now, as it is, people are very helpful in this country. The government is very helpful. We have seen the central government was very helpful. The customs were very helpful. All this has happened because one person gets realization in the customs, he talks to another person, he gets all the custom people to use. One other person, a policeman, talks to another policeman, all the policemen are there. But you see, the rapport in this country is much more than it is otherwise, because the climate of this country is such that we are open, our houses are open, we have an open home, we live in an open way. In a village, everybody knows everyone. Say in a city now, in Nagpur, if you tell my father's name, everybody knows him. I mean, everybody knows me, everybody knows my father, and I know them. So it's like a big rapport. And that's an advantage we have, which we can create there with the sunshine of our love. So even those who are not Sahajogis, try to be kind to them, try to be nice to them. Don't show that you're fanatics or anything, but try to be sweet and nice. Try. If they can come, well and good, but do not insist, do not force them. That's the worst thing. Never force such people to come in, because such people, if they come, they are very great troublesome people. They are of no gain to us. So just do not force anybody to. For they are your relations, brothers, sisters, husband, wife. Just forget them. If they want to come, let them come. Otherwise, just forget them. Don't bother your heads about them. Now, regarding next tour, I don't know how we'll go manage it next year, but I'll let you know about it in time so that we can arrange it in a better way than this time. Maybe we might have again 2 tours, I don't know, or maybe 15 days tours or something like that, so that we do 2 sites of tour in 15 days, something like that. So we'll try to evolve new ideas. As you have seen that realization giving is becoming simpler and simpler, and maybe that just attending the program people might get realized. It may happen like that one day in India. I would like to have sensible, proper, constructive ideas from you for your country. That's a very good idea. But do not condemn somebody else and say that that fellow is like this and that. That I don't like at all, because I know who is who. So just tell me if you have any constructive ideas about this, about propagating, going to some new countries, like Gregor wanted to start something in Greece, and there are some people who want to do it in Greece also. So we have to see how we can work it out in Greece, and we have to find out people who would work it out in other places, wherever you think you can do it, like Tunisia, some people said would be a good idea to enter into. But you just work it out and let me know whatever countries you think we can do this. Maybe Brazil, maybe another place one could go. But now I think before I go there, some of you should go work it out, establish a center, have a proper center running, and then I should go is better. Otherwise it is quite wasted. That's how we are going to propagate in the West. In the same way, in India also we have to do the same. Is to propagate it in such a manner that we ourselves travel along. Say we are living in a place like Delhi, we can go along, meet people of different organizations, talk to them and organize that we'll come and talk. It's not necessary for me to go. You can all talk and give lectures in different organizations, in different institutions and in different municipalities and all that. In India it is much easier to organize these lectures. Indians are very fond of listening to lectures, so that would be a good idea. But for Westerners also, like universities, you can handle professors and talk to them. On your own you can think of so many things that you can do, and I am sure one day will come that all these efforts will work out, as I told you about Buddha's disciples used to do. And I need not go to all these various places. You can manage it, and seeing you only, people will get to Sahaja Yoga much faster, because they'll think the one who has given them this, if they are so great, then that the person who has given must be greater. And I need not see them because sometimes they get disappointed to see me also. They think that a person who was talking to us, you see, was very brilliant and this and that. And in my own swabhava of Mahamaya, I try to fumble and sometimes make mistakes and try to become a simple housewife. And then people don't understand that this little housewife, a government servant's wife, you see, that's another gone case. And then an Indian Christian and all that thing, then she must be hopeless. So all these things, you see, make up for the mind, and that's how the one can go into the final decision of the last judgment. See, Mahamaya is the only way one can judge people. There's no other way. Those who can see through the Maya, only such people will be redeemed. Those who cannot see through the Maya cannot be redeemed. So Maya is important. Now, the last but not the least. Remember that your mother loves you very much.
Let's continue to keep a meditative state and absorb the vibrations in silence. Let's allow ourselves to be completely surrendered. Surrender our thoughts. And pray to Shimataji to help us fully permeate into the silence and go deeper into ourselves. We can now say the three Maha Mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Maha Saraswati Mahakali Triguణात्मिका Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradhayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. You can raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in a bandhan. We can thank Srimataji in our hearts. Pampaji Srimataji, thank you for bringing us all together. And we pray that your attention is always on your children, on your Sajogis, and the innocent, and the seekers, so that there's complete transformation. And may all the Sajogis become one collective force which is filled with your divine love and compassion that can reach out and transform and change the world as you had a vision that can be fulfilled. Jai Shri Mataji. Good evening to all the brothers and sisters, and have a good meditation.